is what is at stake.
The pass is good, the score is brilliant. And oh, is he in again? He is.
It's the other dare. Kojima. Gone for the 7th time.
Utter elation for Jordan Hendrickson and the Hollywood Bet Sharks.
As winter fades, we come here to the City of Roses, right here in Bloemfontein. It is round 6 of the Carling Currie Cup Premier Division. And what a fantastic way to celebrate what has been a fantastic month, a women's month, right here in the City of Roses. It is the last weekend. The fans are in the stands, delighted, and you can see the shades are on because winter is fading slowly and it is sunny times all over South Africa. Young and the old, the champions of tomorrow. This is where champions are made, after all, in the oldest domestic provincial tournament in the world. Take a look at some of the results from last weekend. Massive results. First win away from home for the Sanlam Cavaliers, beating the ailing Pumas. Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 got their first win as well, beating DHL Western Province in the bottom of the log battle. It was a catfight here in Bloemfontein last week. Toyota Cheetahs getting the better of the Fidelity ADT Lions and the Vodacom Blue Bulls. Is it alarm bells yet? Going down against the Suzuki Griquas. That means it's a short turnaround then, just 5 days up until this game. The Toyota Cheetahs against the Suzuki Griquas, massive top of the table battle tomorrow. Yexgay Derby, make sure you tune in for that at 3 p.m. Afterwards, it's the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. Can they cause an upset to the Sanlam Cavaliers? And then DHL Western Province, a late game there up against ailing Pumas. It'll be so interesting to see what the coaches have to say about this.
Peter, what a great win last week against the Bulls, but I think you got home 2 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning, and we got to back it up Friday. You're playing against the Cheetahs.
Yeah, 2 away games, Sunday to Friday is obviously, but we planned for that. It's not ideal, but we planned 2-3 weeks ahead with our training schedule planned for that. So we came on Monday morning at around about 2 o'clock, had a double session on Tuesday, just a walkthrough on Wednesday, and travelled yesterday. Yeah, so we're ready. There's no excuses. So our guys are fresh and ready to go.
Yeah, and you've made 2 changes in the pack.
Yeah, it's good to have Malembe and Porfu back and Gustav Erlang. They were both out because of injury. So it's good to have them back. And a guy like Derek Pretorius who moved to the bench, Marco de Wit, they've done really well in the starting team, and they've done well off the bench in the previous game. So it's good to have those quality players on the bench as well, because we're going to need that today.
Carling Currie Cup is hotting up. I think you got the Lions next week. That's going to be a massive game, and so it's very important that you win today.
Yeah, today is a must-win game. We know that we've got a difficult game ahead next week, but all the focus is on today. You know, if we win today, we're in a very, very good position, and if we lose, we've got a fight next week. So I mean, today it's all about today. We need to get away with a win and try and get maximum points.
France, great win last week against the Lions. You let them back into the game though, then you closed it out. Looking for an 80-minute performance today.
Yeah, I think so. Last week, I just think the Lions isn't as bad as everybody thinks. And look, last week some of the URC guys were back as well. So it was a great win for us. Definitely stuff to work on from last week. And hopefully we can put a better full performance together today.
Your captain's getting his 100th game, and you have made a couple changes, 4 changes to the team for this game against the Suzuki Griquas.
Yeah, I think we've used a lot of guys during this Currie Cup. Each match we try and change a bit. Listen, we're working on our culture and what we stand for at the moment, and we know heading into big competitions, a squad is going to win you that competition. So for us, it's building, getting people on the same page, and hopefully this Currie Cup we've done that so far.
And the importance of this game, with the last game next week against the Vodacom Bulls.
Yeah, and they already let us know the URC team is playing. So, listen, I think we're at a great place. I think if we can get over this hurdle today, I think the odds will be good for us. And you know, the Cheetahs always play well when they're the underdogs, especially today as well. I mean, we haven't won the Griquas in some time now, so it's going to be a good challenge for us. But as I said as well, we need to sort out the small things first.
Thanks, big guy.
Thanks so much, my man.
Great interviews, and in fact, the man who did the interviews, the nicest guy with the bad boy surname, bad boy nickname, former Springbok Warren Brosnian. Break that down a little bit for us.
Well, I tell you, first of all, great to chat to both coaches. It's going to be one incredible game. It's going to be a central South African derby. And you look at this log with Cheetahs and Boland at the top. You go through this. I mean, it is coming right down to the wire. The Bulls need a bonus point win in their game this weekend. The Lions, they need to get their bonus point win, which could send them all the way into that #1 position temporarily, maybe. Boland can secure a semi-spot if they go and get a bonus point win when they play against the Sharks. And the Pumas can even jump up to 3rd position, pull themselves up from that 15 points. They go down, get a bonus point, beat Western Province down at the DHL Stadium. So it is all to play for in this week, the 6th round of the tournament.
There it is then, the last week of Women's Month, the penultimate round of the Carling Currie Cup. It is round 6. The Toyota Cheetahs host the Suzuki Griquas right here in the City of Roses at the Toyota Stadium, Bloemfontein. So much to play for. It is a top of the log battle, the young and the old in the stands. Great to see the paint. 26 degrees Celsius, sunny. Winter is fading slowly, but there is a bit of a breeze, and we saw how that might affect play here. It was, in fact, Cebo Dlamini who won the toss. He decided to kick off. All about Peterberg, head coach of the Suzuki Griquas. He's been coaching for quite a while, considering how young he is, just 38 years old. And he's been an assistant coach and now the head coach for the last couple of years. What a season Peterberg is having with the Suzuki Griquas. Take a look at his troops. They will have to go to battle. Not too many changes. Consistency is the call of the day for the Suzuki Griquas. Just 2 changes in the pack. Gustav Elrang comes in. Carlisle shifts to 7. Malembe Mpofu takes over for Derek Pretorius and Marco de Wit, who have moved to the bench. No changes in the back line. Frans Steyn, the pride of Bloemfontein, loves the game, loves the farm. He's been the director of rugby here now, his first season as a coach, and 2 times Rugby World Cup winner, Frans Steyn. So interesting to have heard what he said during that interview, Warren, and here's the team sheet here now. Not too many changes for him. In fact, the least amount of changes he's made throughout the season so far.
He's a lot of consistency. He's brought John Kelly Okonkwo, who's going to be making his debut. Very exciting. He came here on an injury to the Cheetahs, and he's getting his first start for this Cheetah side in Currie Cup. You've got Henkes van Wyk, he comes in, as well as Marco Janssen van Vuren and Karel Jan Kutsia in that number 12 jersey. Very exciting backline. Watch out for Nkabanda and Cohen Jasper on the wings. In fact, watch out for the duel between the wings from the Suzuki Griquas as well. There's some top players there, Fudge.
Perfectly matched up. An incredible amount of experience and youth in both these sides. A very equal game, taking into consideration number versus number. Here are the visitors just down the road. What, an hour or so away from Bloemfontein. Kimberley, led by Cebo Lenkosi Dlamini. Massive moment for them. They want a home semi-final. That's what it's all about here in the penultimate round. The race to the playoffs has reached a fever pitch.
Yeah, the 2 props high-five each other. Cebo Dlamini and Eddie Davids, their role is going to be vital in this game. And we spoke to Peterberg earlier, and we got the message from him. They are coming here to win this game against the Toyota Cheetahs. They need this victory. Both sides on a 4-match winning roll at the moment.
Oh, and what a moment this is. 100 caps, 5 years he's been here at Toyota Stadium with the Toyota Cheetahs. He has been a captain. He's led from the front. A new age is what he has led the Toyota Cheetahs into. And he celebrates his 100th cap. He spent time at the Suzuki Griquas before coming here, and this special.
It is very, very special. What a great rugby player. What a servant for the Toyota Cheetahs he's been. You mentioned he moved from the Griquas to the Cheetahs, so it's ironic that he gets his 100th game for the Toyota Cheetahs against the Griquas. He got his caps through Currie Cup games, Franchise Cup games, Toyota Challenge, as well as the EPCR and a test, and a game against Georgia as well in the SA Cup.
Yeah, beautiful family moment there. Such a special moment for a special rugby player. Great to see him out with his wife and little one. There he is, some of the stars of tomorrow. good turnout here at Toyota Stadium as well. And we will be preparing for a moment of silence just after this. Christopher Allison, our referee, Hanru van Rooyen and Ernest Kutsia, his assistants, and it is Eon van Sale, rather, the TMO. Player at 41 years old, just a tragedy to lose such a special player. It was great to hear Lauren Haupt as well, coach, assistant coach with the Springbok women, speaking about her and how passionate she was, how she never complained, was always up for it. And our condolences go out to the Skippers family. Daphne Skippers, a special player and just a hero for so many youngsters who've done so much for the women's game. George Whitehead at fly half, big battle there as well. George Whitehead up against Franco Smith. It is the race to the playoffs and so many teams still in it. Can the Suzuki Griquas, well, are they favorites here against the Toyota Cheetahs?
Well, they're on position number 3 on the log, and you got the Toyota Cheetahs at position 1. What a game we have in store for us here this afternoon.
CJ Kutsia takes it up. He shifted from outside center to inside center. Karl-Jan Kutsia deep in the pocket. Franco Smith so accurate with their exits. Ivan Kriya, big part of that. Opportunity for the Suzuki Griquas. Chip over the top. Afki, Prince Kabinde's there. Protects Blomekis nicely.
Taken back.
It's excellent work under pressure from Ivan Kriya, but it was taken back out on the full.
Now the referee gave the call just a second or so before he kicked it, Ivan Kriya, to say that the ball had been taken back into their 22, and you can't kick it out directly. It's a positive start here by the Suzuki Griquas. Janku Ace is their hooker. He will feed the line out. This is one of the jumpers, Albert Liebenberg.
First set piece, 1 centimeter advantage, height advantage with the line out. Liebenberg does well. Incredible last couple of weeks. Albert Liebenberg has left for the Suzuki Griquas. More inching laterally, must use it. Abrams. Nombo Zwelindaba straight into Franco Smith, one of the most tackling fly-offs in the competition. Franco Smith, usually right up on the top 3 or 5 in the entire side. Playing it same side. Damini driven back by Fosken. Short side, Eddie Davids. Clean ball. Pass, Albert Liebenberg wasn't expecting it. Protected the ball. Whitehead. Zane Bester. Caleb Abrams. Gershon Ware. In fact, it's Cameron Hapke at first receiver. He's been able to release Gershon Ware. He's pacey. 2 meters short. What a start by the visiting side, and what a line by the oldest player on the pitch, George Whitehead.
Absolutely beautiful, and that's the threat that this Suzuki Griquas have got. They've got a back three that are so very, very dangerous. This time it was Cameron Hufke. He just got that half break, got through, and it was the quick ball, a very flat ball to their fly half, George Whitehead. Really well manufactured there by the Griquas. There, just gets on the outside, very, very quick, throws the ball in front. It's a good run there from Gershon Ware. Gets recycled, and it's all about the line that was taken by George Whitehead on the angle and running into space.
10 seconds.
What a start.
What a start, indeed. Debulengosi Damini decided to kick off. You can see why. And George Whitehead converts his own try. He's on 45 points now.
This is it here, on the angle, on a sharp angle. all the defense doesn't see him coming. They're looking up, they're trying to get into position. They had no one in the first marker receiver there on defense that the Toyota Cheetahs. It was the quick recycle of the ball which allowed that play.
Bloementlies with the restart for the Toyota Cheetahs. Here's Gustav Erlang. Patiently going through his processes. Abrams to George Whitehead. And it's a decent exit.
That's a decent exit, but the Toyota Cheetahs would be happy with that result from kickoff to have a line out 5-10 meters or so out from that 22. We've already seen both packs trying to exert their dominance on each other. There's been a bit of carry from both sets of forwards. This is Marco Janssen van der Rensburg. Henkus van Wyk brings on the message.
Short line out, interception. Works well for Sekeke. Gideon van der Merwe. Sally Morsi. Double hit is a powerful one, straight into Lawrence Oosthuizen. Marco van der Rensburg shifting it around. Franco Smith. Deft touch through. Bounced awkwardly here now for Dylan Mart. But he's quick and he'll say, let's go around. Very good play by the right winger, Dylan Mart. Found a bit of grass as well. Corn Jasper is there. He's got a big boot on him. Tries to put one up. Good in the air as well. Lovely take. Gershwin Ware taken quickly now. Can't take your eyes off of Gershwin Ware. Here's Caleb Abrams. Lovely long pass. Hafki gets around Kabinde. Back, lovely enterprising play. Zane Bester will go all the way.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter what team you support. That is just brilliant, brilliant rugby from the Suzuki Griquas. The speed of the play, the way it was saved. This started from the owning goal area. It was brought back by Dylan Mart. Then the hands, the inside-outside, goes outside, offloads, and again on that angled run. It is brilliant rugby at the moment from the team in peacock blue, the Suzuki Griquas.
Breathtaking stuff. What a way to say hello to the new season. George Whitehead will make no mistake from there.
Well, it's that dangerous back three. Hafke, Mart, Ware, and the centre Bester getting involved. The offload from Abrahams is a good one to Zane Bester, and he knows his way to the try line. Loves it. What a start. 2 tries. Less than, what's it? We're not even on 7 minutes yet.
Focused, meticulous, surgical. Suzuki Griquas, fast and furious. What a start indeed.
Well, one thing we do know, Fudge, is that this Toyota Cheetah side, though, have the ability to come back, have the ability to stretch opposition, have got threats themselves in their back line. A wry smile there from George Whitehead. Didn't get all the territory that he was looking for.
If they creep, I'll stop them.
So, with this result, if it stands, the Suzuki Griquas then catapult their way up to the #1 spot. It's all about trying to get that home semi-final. As you say, the Toyota Cheetahs won't go away. Morsi. And then good take, Jean Fenter. Wow.
2 players in there going for the ball.
That's really good work by Malemba and Porfu. He's come back into the team, replacing Derek Pretorius and making an impact here at the line-out. Gets his hand on that ball, disrupts it, and Joan Fenter just loses the ball, the 20-year-old. He's been good through the season as well. His combination with Victor Sekakete, the man getting the 100 caps and the youngster, good combination.
Yeah, great combination, isn't it? We're actually starting to see quite a few locks come through the system this year. It's been an interesting and entertaining Carling Currie Cup of 2025 just because of those kind of combos.
Well, I think it just shows you the Currie Cup has got a real role to play within the ecosystem of South African rugby.
The birthday boy, the debutant, 23-year-old John Kelly Okonkwo. Won the Varsity Cup with UCT this year. Former Wits went to St. David's in Inanda High School.
Yeah, brilliant for him getting his debut here. When he arrived from UCT, he arrived at the Cheetahs with an injury. They'd taken him through a whole rehabilitation process, and they're all very excited for him to get his start here this afternoon.
What will the future bring for John Kelly Okonkwo? First look, senior debut, scrum, tight heads, duty. He's holding on there. Suzuki Griquas have got good ball here. Zane Bester now. Two players outside him. Great acceleration. Stolen goods. Marco Janse van Vieren, who returns from a red card, just knocks it on.
That is superb defense from Marco Janse van Vieren. He is such a versatile player. He can play in the number 9 jersey. We've seen him playing on the wing for the Bulls at times. Bester's going on the outside. He tracks inside, gets onto his feet, gets himself in an onside position, shows daylight, competes and turns the ball over. Just showing his experience. The 96-kilogram outside centre.
How's Zane Bester's story coming through the ranks, through the Varsity Cup? Peter Berg, of course, having spent so much time at CUT, the perfect coach to be able to manage their next step into their careers. Carling Currie Cup rugby, senior rugby, and they're going up against some of the junior box, some experienced, seasoned campaigners. I mean, Victor Sekekete, 100 caps in 5 years is quite impressive as well.
It's very impressive, and it just shows his durability and the attention he plays to keeping himself fit and in condition, and he's a true professional. Is the captain in the number 5 jersey for the Toyota Cheetahs. What a moment, his family here to take it all in and enjoy it with him. How badly would he like to win this game? At the moment, the Griquas got the 2 tries, 14-0 up and looking good.
Crouch! Bind! Sit! Both went early. Both went early. Yeah, we'll move up. Yes.
J.K. Kelly, the birthday boy, is on the tight head side for the Toyota Cheetahs.
Let's set it up. Let's go.
Scrumming against Eddie Davids.
Okay, let's wait for the call. Crouch! Bind! Sit! It's down on the far side.
So it does look like there was a little bit of rain, if I'm not mistaken, over the last couple of days.
Yeah, well, there might have been, but I know when the coaches were chatting, and they were chatting to Rory Duncan, the CEO, he said to him, yeah, there was a bit of water that we threw on the pitch, because Peter Berg was saying at captain's practice it was very, very wet, the surface. And Rory Duncan just said, yeah, no, we put a bit of water on just to make sure it's wet. Bit of a change from what you get up in Kimberley.
Everything to play for, all the tricks in the book will come out. So tightly matched, both of them on a 4-game winning streak.
Bind!
Having lost in round 1. Another scrum, and this time it works nicely. There's Whitehead. Bester, a try scorer, shakes off Marco Janse van Vieren this time. Ooh. Almost.
It was forward.
Forward pass.
Doing well to evade some of the tackles and get this out wide. That ball there is definitely forward from Hufka. But you speak about it, it's actually quite ironic. I mean, both teams, the only game that both teams have lost was in the first round of the Carling Currie Cup. You had the Cheetahs losing 37-35 against the Boland down in Wellington. And the Cheetahs losing to the Pumas, 49 points to 28.
Tries for Suzuki Griquas have scored 4 more tries this season than the Toyota Cheetahs, but have also had 2 tries more scored against them with 20 points difference. Just 8 points separate the sides. 48 for the Suzuki Griquas, 40 for the Toyota Cheetahs. Very difficult game to call.
They're not accepting the engage. Referee Christopher Ellison penalising the Toyota Cheetahs. Henkus van Beek not agreeing.
Tap up and under, and it's a massive one, almost getting out of the stadium. It's come back as well, and then Janku Ace passes it to the wrong lock.
Knock on.
That would have worked for the Suzuki Griquas. They got this ball here. Bounces into the hands of Janku Ace. He senses that a player's outside him, thinks it's one of his own players, but it's not.
I understand it. Victor, if you create your space that one.
They still gain the advantage. They'll have the scrum feed here. We've seen how dangerous they are from set piece. Got those explosive backs with fast wingers and Dylan Mart and Gershwin Ware.
Big moment for the Suzuki Griquas here now. They've been very clinical in these areas. They've already got a 14-point lead. They're inside the 22 of the Toyota Cheetahs. What an arm wrestle. Tight at the scrum. Abraham's deception towards the left, and he's got pace. Here we go down in the corner. What a start by the Suzuki Griquas. That is the 3rd try, and it's their scrummy, Caleb Abrahams.
Oh, that is just out-and-out pace. That's all that it is. Often we think that might is right, but it's not. Speed, skill is always going to top it. He gets on the outside, and he's simply just got too much gas for the defence. He's a try-scoring machine as the scrum half, Caleb Abrahams. He had 5 tries coming into this game.
Yeah, it just looks like Michali Mosi, blindside flanker there. I mean, you were a flanker, Warren Brosnan. He just gets him out of sight, doesn't react quickly enough. Didn't expect him to come back towards the blind.
As a blindside flanker, that's your first job. You've got to get the throw on the scrum, but then you've got to watch that blindside like a hawk. Never take your eyes off the ball. Watch it the whole way through the scrum. See whose hands go into it.
George Whitehead has got it again, and that puts him at the top of the point scorers this season.
No, Peter Berg said they've come here with a plan. So he dummies, he pretends he's going to go to the left-hand side. He changes the course, changes direction, and accelerates into whatever space there was, and gets the Griquas supporters out of their chairs.
Tough times for the captain to show proper character here now. They need to refresh their plans. Mart under pressure. Good chase from that restart corner, Jasper. Eddie Davis. Caleb Abrahams, cool under pressure. George Whitehead, another exit, and now he's starting to really get a connection.
Oh, that is an exit that's going to make your coaching staff so very, very happy. You diffuse the kickoff. You dictate where the game's going to be played. Your fly half puts in a great kick like that.
And this time he's not smiling. What happened there? Makes a mistake, smiles as it gets it spot on. Strict face.
A 5-man line out here for the Cheetahs. Get in front of Merve at scrum half.
So penalty Toyota Cheetahs. This is the opportunity for them now. He's a great contester, Malembe Mpofu. Just plays Fenter in the air this time.
Yes, the Cheetahs have got to use this. They've got to now just get this downtown, get it into the deep into the half of the Griquas. Get that line out working. They've always been dangerous from line out. Can't play him in the air, comes down on his back, on his shoulders, and that's the penalty against Malemba Mpofu.
It's got to be now, you'd have to think, bros. And oh, what a throw that is. Albert Liebenberg was hot after it. Mossy took it now into the vacuum. Gideon van der Merwe. Ivan Kriel can't find Henkes van Beek. Now that's frustrating times now in the coaching box.
Well, you want, when you're trying to launch from attack here, you want to get the first receiver being the right person, the guy in the right jersey. You don't want a loose head prop in that position trying to get a bullet pass. Very difficult for Henkes van Beek to deal with. It's about getting the structure on attack, getting the right off that second phase, getting the right runners onto the ball. It was a fantastic tackle in the middle, in the midfield by Zwellen Daba, I must say, from the inside centre.
Pressure intensified, rattled perhaps a little bit to Cheetahs.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Solid scrum. Suzuki Griquas get the penalty. They'll have a free goal here. Gershwin West doesn't get it out of his hands correctly, and it's a forward pass. So, geez, they look like they can attack from anywhere here. Now, is it a bad defense or great attack? That's the big question mark.
Well, it's a bit of a combination of both, really. You can see the way that they've got these very fast players out wide, sevens players. They fixed the defense. They fixed the defense. They ran that inside outline, changed to go the outside. You've got to be able to adjust laterally. Penalty due to the dominance at scrum for the Suzuki Griquas. Power scrum here from the Griquas. Going to walk slowly into this line out. They want to get this, win this line out.
Victor, he's open. 5'8". Thank you.
On their own terms.
Great take, Carlos. Uncle Ace hits the bullseye. The ball now inching forward. It's a breakaway.
One stop.
Have to reload quickly the Toyota Cheetahs pack. Suzuki Griquas again just outside the 22. They've scored points with every single visit. Strong carry, Zwelenda. Quick ball. Abrahams to Whitehead. Cameron Hafke has clever defense. Clayton Blomekis. And he'll have to go
2 knocks.
all the way back for that initial knock.
Good defensive work that time from the Toyota Cheetahs. Came off the line hard, and they needed to cut it off. Made some good decisions here there from Clayton Blomekis. Adjudicated to being forward from the Griquas play before it hit Clayton Blomekis. Well, it's been a whirlwind opening 21 minutes. Both teams will just take time to restock and just have a bit of a chat as there's some attention to the left boot of Yanku Ace.
I mean, how impressive is it for the Suzuki Griquas support? They're sitting there in the thinking man's pose, because how could they be doing this with such a short turnaround? They only arrived in Kimberley at what, 2 in the morning on Monday?
Yeah, Monday they've had a really quick turnaround from playing against the Bulls. Hopped on the bus after that game, and it's a trip from Pretoria. So they were given the day off on Monday, started training on Tuesday. I think they doubled up on their training session for Tuesday, but they prepared it, and they've planned for this situation, knowing the itinerary and the way that the schedule was going to work. They rested a lot of their players. They took 8 of their players off with 30 minutes to go in the game against the Bulls to try and rest them purposely for this game tonight against the Toyota Cheetahs.
And I mean, it's so important to get a good start here. It's been a good turnout here at Toyota Stadium. They know how important this fixture is. It's their last home game. They'll be desperate for a home semi-final. And, well, all smiles. Why not? Spring is around the corner. And it has been one-way traffic, hasn't it? Suzuki Griquas 68% of possession. They are playing a good kicking game as well, though. If you think of them only 44% territory-wise.
They certainly are, but they're taking the opportunities when they present themselves. Cheetahs have got to pull themselves back in to this game, develop a little bit of momentum.
Better scrum, Toyota Cheetahs. Smith not looking to use the boot. Marco Jansen and Fearon's got other ideas. Good take, Cameron Hufke. He's looking to just play a little bit of touch rugby out there. Very entertaining stuff from the fullback. Here's Dylan Mart. Was the heavy forwards now. Oosthuizen. Cheap shot there by Marco Jansen van Vuuren. What they'll need to stay in the fight, try to find some battles to win. Opportunity, Clayton Blommetjies. Opportunity lost.
That's pressure. It's all about pressure, the game of rugby. Even when you don't have the ball, it's what you do off the ball. It's the pressure that you apply. It's the speed that you use. It's the decisions that you make. And that's what the Griquas are doing really well at the moment. Forcing the errors from their opponent.
Currie Cup debut was actually against the Suzuki Griquas, Clayton Blommetjies.
I think it was back in 2012. He's had a long career, has Clayton Blommetjies.
5 handling errors. Those opportunities were really important. Lost one scrum as well.
Crouch!
Opportunity for the Suzuki Griquas to keep turning those screws.
Sit!
Scrum is improving. Linda Skips can't find his outside centre. Prince Nkabinde. He's strong and quick. Still going. Still going. Like a rampaging bull. Clean ball for Rivan Kriya. Could this be the moment? There's a little bit of fire
outside
in the way they're moving here now, the Toyota Cheetahs. Got the penalty.
Hold on. Just hold on. I don't think that was cynical because it had no effect on the recycle of that ball.
Correct.
Okay. Just a penalty. Offside 15.
Cameron Hufke. Man that's been penalised. But boy, I tell you what, this run here from Prince Nkabinde is going to give the rest of the team that little boost. It's going to give them that confidence. He took that on. He should, theoretically, he should have gone down 10 metres back. He refused to go to ground. Showed incredible strength and power. And that's what you need. When you see a winger, you're a forward, you see a winger doing that work, it makes you want to play the game and get stuck in.
100%. Can they get stuck in and score some points here now, the Toyota Cheetahs? Illegally stopping that more, the Suzuki Griquas. Toyota Cheetahs have an advantage. They'll have a free go at it. CJ Kutier's there. Pick and go, Prince Nkabinde. Look at the passion. He doesn't want to stop. Player of the match last week, Prince Nkabinde had just come back after a very long injury.
You've got the line-up penalty, or you've got 10 offside.
Teeming with confidence. You know, after an injury, it's not easy.
It certainly isn't. Your mind plays games with you when you come back from injury. You've got to be strong mentally. And that's where, once you've done all that rehab, and you've done all the strength training, and you've done all the speed training, it gives you the confidence to get out there on the pitch. It's made a big impact, has he, Prince Nkabinde. They won the penalty there. Another opportunity here for the Cheetahs.
Not going for the points on offer. They need a try. To the tail. Excellent lineup for Skank. Sets them all. Centimeters. Now momentum. Meters out. Marco Jansen van Rensburg got 2 tries like that last week.
You don't want to move away from your DNA, and that is what the Toyota Cheetahs do exceptionally well. They love a line out. And from a line-out, they love to drive. Here it was a 5-man line-out into the hands of Gideon van der Merwe. He controls it, then passes it to his hooker, Marco Janssen van Rensburg, sorry. Bursts out at the right time, no one in front of him. It was a crucial score for this Cheetahs team.
First conversion attempt, Jasper. Struck it. Fortunately, he's just pulled it. So 5 points to Cheetahs.
Now, psychologically, an important score here. They've just shown themselves that their meat is to be won from using their drive. And I'm sure that they will use it through the rest of this game.
So important to be clinical now, to be accurate to the Cheetahs. Still trailing by 16 points.
Suzuki Griquas coming back very slowly to that line. There's a lot of rugby still to be played. You don't really want to be taking your time at this stage in the game. You've got to attack it and don't sit on the lead.
Of course, that factor, the short turnaround, how will that impact and affect play here? It's deep, big chase. Dylan Mart. CJ Coetzee did really well. Even clear deep to Smith. Not making much ground. He won't be too happy with that.
That was a good defensive press there from the Griquas. He's trying to smother the Cheetahs. Got good field position now on that 22. They want to play this game at their own tempo, do the Griquas.
Actually interesting seeing them taking their time with the set piece, walking back. Seem to be on the same page strategically, and you can see exactly why they're doing that.
A shortened 4-man lineout.
Else takes it beautifully. Abraham's Whitehead, Besta. In fact, it's Gustav Erlang. Back to the short side. Malembe Mpofu sets the maul, ripped by Westhuizen. Clean ball, Malembe Mpofu with the pick and go. High tempo rugby, testing every part of this defensive line. Dlamini.
You can just look at that.
Now Erlang.
Advantage.
Penalty advantage. Well, that did look like Angus van Wyk. You didn't use arms against Dlamini. Building the phases. Skip pass is a good one from Whitehead. What a take! Where? Oof, does he get it down?
Okay, do you wanna make sure? You can shoot. Okay. Egan.
Listening, Christopher.
All right, I've got a grounding harness, and I just want to make sure that the player was not in touch. So on-field decision is try. If not, I'm playing advantage for a no-arms tackle against number 1.
Okay, we'll check for foot in touch.
Thanks.
On-field decision try.
Cool.
So interesting. Egon seconds, the TMO. He would have been in the corner quite a few times, former Springbok.
No, he knows about getting to scoring a try in the corner, that's for sure. Looking here to see if a foot goes into touch. At this point, it looks 100% okay. Still all right. It's going to go over the try line now. I think they're going to be happy with that. Superb work.
Yeah.
Okay, confirm that you can stick with your on-field decision.
Cool.
There it is, confirmed by a television match official, former Springbok Egon seconds, and Gershwin Ware. Tell you what, Warren Brosnan, you called it. This back three, sensational to watch.
Well, he didn't get the ball in a good position. He had to fetch it behind him. So the ball comes out, and they literally just fling it out to him, knowing how good he is. He's got such good footwork, and he is so quick. And there's no substitute for that. He's a SA Sevens player, and you can see why.
Oh, my goodness, the evergreen George Whitehead. Centimeters from the touchline has made it 4 out of 4. That's the bonus point for the Suzuki Griquas.
Oh, they're ticking all the boxes at the moment. Throwing it out wide. They know they've got the pace. They've got the gas. and they've got the ability to finish. Yeah, he was looking good in the warm-up. He came up to me, he said, watch me, I'm going to fly today, I'm going to fly.
Never in two minds. Here's the restart. Erlang is under it, done well.
Okay, it's taken back.
It's good work from the number 8.
Sorry, it's inside. Inside.
Forwards are fit.
Okay, just hold there, Victor. Just hold there. Hold there.
Deep in the pocket, Whitehead. It's another successful exit.
He's just got such an educated boot, and he's got a calmness about him, as George Whitehead. It rubs off on all the younger players that are around him as well. The value of good leadership within your team, so important.
Another great throw from Marco Jansen van Rensburg. Smith could see her around the corner. A little bit scrappy here. Could see her who actually has to mop up.
No!
Mustafa Erlang trying to rip it. More calls, great defense.
So we can see what's happening here. At the moment we've got the Cheetahs, I mean the Griquas are just half-halving. There's a lot of momentum with the guys in peacock blue that have come down from Kimberley. At the moment the Cheetahs are battling to get some rhythm. They're battling to get their mojo going. Stuff's not working for them. They're trying to get their passes out wide. It's all a little bit lateral, not quite going to hand. It's getting intercepted. There's a wall of blue in front of them. They're battling to get into the game. You've got the Griquas at the moment that are looking very, very positive in all the actions that they are delivering.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Good momentum with this scrum. Suzuki Griquas get the penalty again. Caleb Abrahams, flick of the wrist to where? There's the coup step. Oh man, come on. That's filthy. Gershwin Ware, they really are now just expressing themselves. You cannot take your eyes off of this game. And the knock finally comes, but my goodness, are you not entertained?
It is absolutely
Try
beautiful.
standing up and not staying straight.
It really is. It's the footwork, it's the step, it's the speed. Sometimes the pass is not good, but they make up for it with their razzle-dazzle and their ability to step off left or off right foot, to throw the dummy, to accelerate away.
Here's a question for you. Is the coach clapping at that or saying, no, stop it?
He just wants them to play to their natural ability, and that's what this back three are all about. Got to play to their strengths.
Yeah, Peter Berg doing a great job with the Suzuki Griquas.
He certainly is. The scrum's been good as well for the Griquas. Very solid from scrum and winning the penalty. Yeah, the passes aren't always great, but then the little goose step, the little no-look pass, the confidence that they are playing with at the moment.
I think special when the coach allows you to express yourself, and rewarding the coach here with an incredible performance. Another try-scoring opportunity. Caleb Abrahams had a little juggle, and there was a slight knock.
The ball was at his bootlaces for Caleb Abrahams. He spent some time up in Pretoria with the Bulls. He's originally from Kimberley, and he's back playing for the Suzuki Griquas team and making a real difference in that number 9 jersey.
On average, they've almost scored 5 tries in every single one of their games, the Suzuki Griquas. Already got 4 here.
If you look at throughout the first 5 rounds, their lowest score is 26 points that they've scored.
Bang! Sit!
Big struggle. Okonkwo, baptism of fire, but that's what this competition is all about. Cross kick, Jasper doesn't get it. Good positional play from Hafke. Marco Jansen van Veen's already stolen one like that, not this time. Erlang. Clean ball, quick ball, flat. Whitehead to Davids. Counter-racking. Referee happy, it's accurate, and the captain gets it back for the Toyota Cheetahs. Marco Janse van Vieren puts it over Dylan Mart. He'll have to kick it himself.
Work back, Griquas, get out!
Good bounce for Franco Smith. Now at full tilt. And stolen goods, referee's happy. Transition play, Gershon Ware spots some space. It's a foot race. Here comes Cameron Afriki. Prince Nkabinde had to work off of his wing and says, get off of me. Not this afternoon. The forwards have to come in. And Prince Nkabinde playing mind games with his opposition. He's up for the challenge. Henkus van Veldt with the Cheetahs in their 22. 4.5 minutes left of this first half. Blommetjies, a few numbers there, and not out. George Whitehead needs support, doesn't have it. Identified a little bit of space. Blommetjies is there now, and he loves a little shake and bake. Long pass, good pass, Smith. No one outside, and they needed to work harder to get back. Gideon van der Merwe and Koen Jasper got the penalty.
Sure, you're quite right. Attacking-wise, they had to work there, did the Cheetahs. They needed to get players back. Game's been played at some tempo. We're already looking at the bomb squad coming on because of the tempo that's been introduced.
Surely not yet.
Before half-time.
Surely not yet, Warren Brosnan. Surely. And it's the entire bomb squad. They're coming onto the pitch. Here we go. What you've seen it all. Big match now for those men. Vernon Paulo, Cameron Dawson, Frankie Dos Reyes and Pierre Raymond Ace. It'll be John Kelly Okonkwo who comes off. Marco Janse van Rensburg. And in fact, interesting, Mihlali Mosi comes off for Pierre Raymond Ace. It's usually a number 4 lock.
Well, he wants the fresh legs with 5 minutes to go, under 5 minutes to go, under 4 minutes to go. He wants that speed on the pitch at the moment to see if they can get some sort of score to start clawing their way back into this game. Some very positive stuff from the Griquas though. Gee, the turnover on the ground by the fullback Gustav Erlang was so very, very good.
Out of the pot and into the fire. Works nicely, Vernon Paulo.
Advantage. Tackle release!
Still there for the Toyota Cheetahs.
Was knocked on.
And they did knock it, so it was actually Suzuki Griquas' advantage, and they'll have to put into the scrum.
Incredible, because you saw Carl Else in that red headgear with the ball. This is some of the power game.
Oh,
just swatted away. He's swatting flies. Gave him.
Fed him a banana twice. That's what he did. Prince Nkabinde.
He loves the physicality. Does the Prince.
He won't worry. He'll say, let's see. Let's see if you can do that again. Let's see if you can catch me.
Crouch!
Awesome battle, that back three. We called it.
Fine!
It's not disappointing us at all.
Just check on your deload. You have to maintain your weight. Right. Okay.
That's Frankie Dos Reyes in that 18 jersey. He's on debut. Cameron Dawson, Vernon Paulo, the guy in jersey number 16.
Apparently, Frankie Dos Reyes' family is from a small, maybe not so famous place called Madeira.
Fine!
You know who else is from there? Cristiano Ronaldo.
Beautiful.
Okay, go 9!
Really dominating the scrum here now, the Suzuki Griquas. Good ball for Zwelindaba. Short pass, call-outs. Good ball. Work at the breakdown has been impressive. It's allowing them to build the phases. with their forward pack. Carlisle
Advantage, not rolling.
takes it up this time, and there the penalty comes. Inside ball is a good one. Zwelindaba. Abraham's looking for options. What a line, George Whitehead. Flat pass to Gershwin Ware. Excellent defense. Corn Jasper anticipating the cutback. Abraham's access denied. Meter short. There's Oosthuizen. Whitehead is scrummy, and the skip pass is brilliant. Cameron Hufke puts it down. And well, there it is. Revenge served ice cold.
Incredible, absolutely incredible what we are witnessing here at the minute from the Suzuki Griquas team. It's the tempo, it's the pace, it's the questions that are being asked. They're getting such good meters from Currie. It is opening up the space out wide because then they recycle it quickly. I tell you, there were two really good tackles here by Johan Venter. That one there, then there was another one in that number 4 jersey. Eventually they get it out wide, and it's Cameron Hufke this time to get in for the try. It is a joy to watch. It's an exhibition of running rugby at speed.
4 out of 4, top point scorer in the 2025 Carling Currie Cup, getting over Danrich Visagie of the Ailing Pumas. Got one from here already. Whitehead needed to curl, doesn't get the curl, so first miss. And what has pretty much been a perfect first half for the Suzuki Griquas. What a statement they are making. Frans Steyn made a statement of himself as well, choosing to employ the bomb squad with still 4 minutes of the first half left on the clock. What will the second half bring for us? Stay with your world of champions. What an incredible way to kick off the weekend. It's the Suzuki Griquas. 5 tries, 33 points over the Toyota Cheetahs. Is 5 at halftime.
Utter elation for Jordan Hendrickson and the Hollywood Bet Sharks.
So we're at halftime of the first game of the penultimate round of the 2025 Carling Currie Cup, and the Suzuki Griquas are absolutely dominating the Toyota Cheetahs. It's 33 points to 5. Take a look at some of the action from that first half then. Really protecting the ball so well. That was a standout, but it was the individual skill. Just incredible. Gershwin Ware unselfishly placing it, and they were building the phases. George Whitehead is absolutely on fire. Can you believe he's 38 years old?
Yeah, then there was the penalty. It was taken quickly by this guy, Gershwin Ware. He's been good in this half. Their back three have been incredible. This guy, Cameron Hufke, he's got such a good turn of pace. He uses the handle, and again, it's that angled running that we have seen from the Suzuki Griquas. This time, Zane Bester in with a very good score, their second try.
And set piece is another area of the game they dominated in that first half. The Suzuki Griquas debutant John Kelly Okonkwo was able to hang on, but Caleb Abrams had some ideas of himself going towards the blind. Defensively, just not good enough from the Toyota Cheetahs.
And then it was the chance that the Toyota Cheetahs only got into the 22 of the Griquas once, and this time they get there, they go and score. It was a good drive, and this did provide a little bit of hope. They need more of this in the second half to the Toyota Cheetahs.
Suzuki Griquas just continued to find momentum. Great pass and just an incredible turn of pace. They call him the magic man, Gershwin Ware.
He's been absolutely incredible, and we'll just carry on again. There was a movement that came close. There were a couple desperate tackles made by the Toyota Cheetahs. They just brought this infield to almost open up this blind side, because they know they've got these lethal runners out wide. They get it out wide into the hands of the fullback. He'd set up a lot of tries. There he gets the try.
Yeah, Cameron Hufke getting a little bit of revenge on Prince Nkabinde. What a battle between the 14 and 15. So the scrums will be something to look at in the second half. All the fans quite quiet, and it's a good thing for the Suzuki Griquas. And when you have that set-piece dominance, Warren, very difficult to come back.
Well, that's why we're seeing the outside backs for the Suzuki Griquas. They're getting a lot of space, they're getting a lot of time. They're able to get on the front foot because their pack has got dominance at the moment. They're able to dictate whether they play left, whether they play right, how they're going to do it, what the tempo is that they want to play. And it all emerges up front from what happens at the pack. Big work. And then in response to the pack, we've got the bomb squad, Fudge and Beta.
Yep, bomb squad 5 minutes before half-time. Visits to the opposition's 22. 8 times is how surgical they've been in those areas.
100%, and the fact that the Cheetahs haven't been able to go plus 7 phases. The Griquas have gone 8 times over 7 phases. They've just had more ball, they've been more efficient with it, and they've dominated that first half. The Cheetahs have to talk now at halftime and pull themselves back into this game.
Don't go anywhere. Should be a cracking second half here at Toyota Stadium. And this is what it's all about, the penultimate round, the race to the top 4. Who will be in the semi-finals? Suzuki Griquas with this result making a statement, and they're right at the top of the table.
Elation for Jordan Hendrickson and the Hollywood Bet Sharks.
So welcome back to the City of Roses at Toyota Stadium, where the Suzuki Griquas at halftime are in the lead over the Toyota Cheetahs, 33 points to 5. 5 tries to 1. In that first half, meticulously applied, mesmerizing methods of dismantling the Toyota Cheetahs defensive line. But allow me to throw a little spanner in the works here. They've only had 3 days to prepare before this game. They came out and played at a high tempo, much to the delight of all the fans who have come out here now. It's an exhibition by the Suzuki Griquas. That's why no one's complaining, whether you're a Toyota Cheetahs supporter or not. And, well, those are some loyal fans. They've got the colors on. They still believe. That's what it'll be all about in the second half for the Toyota Cheetahs. A massive mountain to climb. And Yandre now, well, Smiley's a good substitute.
He's a very good substitute. So Frans Steyn has gone straight just before, 5 minutes beforehand. We saw him replacing the front row. Now he's brought Pierre Ace, Raymond Ace on. He's coming on in jersey 19. Jean-Dre Nel has come on in to replace the 9. And you know how quick he is around the fringes. And Michael Annis is also on at fullback.
Second half. Get nice and snugly because, well, the Toyota Cheetahs.
You can see the call there was to Franco Smith. Get it deep, get us. They have a long chase. We try to cut them off by close to their try line. They kick off, we attack from line out there. Unfortunately, he just overdid the kick. Opportunity now to the Griquas to dictate with that power scrum that they've got where the game's going to be played.
Just substituted inside center, Karl-Jan Kutsia. And it is Alim Kijima who comes on for him. Hard running, aggressive competitor, fights for every inch. Ali Kayam Kijima, what kind of an impact will he have? There's a Victor Sekekete, the captain's 100th cap for the Toyota Cheetahs.
Roach!
They'll need a massively positive second half here.
Fine! Sit!
They've really got to turn it around, the Toyota Cheetahs. And you don't want to be giving away from kickoff, going deep,
not maintaining your weight.
Not finding grass, and then giving away penalty on the halfway line.
Yep, 2 movements in the second half, 2 mistakes.
And this guy's been really good in that first half. Been very impressed with the experienced George Whitehead. Really held it together. Got a good boot. Inaccurate off the tee. Yeah, interesting is hinging as well from Tebo Dlamini.
Wait when you deload. Okay, thank you.
Well, first visit of the second half. We know all about what happens in these areas, considering that first half. They've been surgical, the Suzuki Griquas and Yanku Ace, been hitting the bullseye with the lineouts. Caleb Abrams spots a half gap. Keeps it alive with Eddie Davids. Quick ball, Carl Else. Ever ready to give the scrum half options. Keeping the ball moving forward. And the turnover then comes for the Toyota Cheetahs. They really have to celebrate this. It's Frankie Dos Reyes.
Yeah, good work by the front row forward. He had good body position. Strong base. He's also making his debut today for
Okay, just kick on the mark. There's your mark.
the Toyota Cheetahs.
Smith with the boot gets the Toyota Cheetahs a little bit of territory.
Good work here by the prop forward. Good wide base, strong through the hips, hands on ball, wins the penalty.
To be accurate, good contest there from Carl Els. Toyota Cheetahs still have it, thumped into the ground. That's the Lawrence who stays in game. This for Skink. Now to Dawson. Good support from Kijima.
Hands out!
Very slow for Smiley now. Paulo. Quick now. Back to have it. Now Goyantha van Vieren, great pass to Corn Jasper. Still going. Michael Anis in space, devastating. Victor Sekekete around the loop, good quick hands, and Kijima to Paulo. Not puncturing the defensive line. Kijima, quick ball, oof, almost. Getting through a half gap, just slightly overran it, Michael Anis. So they'll get a penalty for their troubles, the Toyota Cheetahs. Taken quickly, Niels von Skank, still going. Desperate tackle from Erlang, Jan now. Just outside the 22, they need to make this count. Captains at scrum off. Straight, Janse van Vieren. Got the advantage, the Toyota Cheetahs. Niels von Skank, good pass to now. Increased tempo, Frankie Dos Reyes does really well there.
Advantage!
Now, Dawson, Smith, Kijima. Another penalty advantage.
Offside.
Pierre, Raymond, ice. Dawson. And right now, oh, Prince Nkabinde needed to go on the inside. He just opened it up so nicely for him.
One and on the opposite side.
The best series of play there in this game.
On the blind side.
For the Toyota Cheetahs. They need more of that. They've got to stay on the ball. They've got to have continuity. They need possession. They want to start asking questions of the defense of this Griquas side.
28 points, 4 converted tries is what they need.
That's a long way to go, but you just start chipping away at it. Listen, Kijima, good step. A couple of those players offside from the Griquas. We saw the early try in the first half from Marke Jansen van Rensburg. Their drive does work.
Good throw, good take, good set. A little bit of momentum here now. They need to keep it up. Big arm wrestle between the packs. Moving forward, listen to the crowd. Will that give this pack some energy? Desperate for their second try. It will be the first of the second half and access denied to the try line. We're seeing those Suzuki Griquas high fives again.
Number 4.
So this should be really interesting, Warren Brosnan. We have Peter Berg on the mic. Coach Peter, head coach of the Suzuki Griquas, what's going through your mind right now?
Fudge, to be honest, what's going through my mind now is teams that come back in this Currie Cup. So we can't relax, you know. It's obviously good to be 28 points up, but we need to be accurate and continue putting pressure on them.
Peter, you said to me before the game, you said, listen, we've got a plan. We've planned for this right from the beginning of the season. The quick, short turnaround. Will your guys have the legs as this game goes along? Is that something that you're concerned about?
Bear in mind, if the breakdown
Yeah, not really, bros. You know, we still got our whole bench. I think they've only got one player left, so they've cleaned the bench. We still got our whole bench on, so we'll look to make some changes soon, and maybe, hopefully, our fresh legs that come on later will prove decisive for us. Hopefully we can that can make a big impact on the game.
I'll tell you, just to you, it's been a quality performance, and you can be so far very proud of your team. I know there's a long way still to go.
Yeah, thank you, bros. Yeah, hopefully we can continue with this now.
All the best, Peter. Thank you. So cool, calm, and collected. Peter Berg. It sort of feels like that's contagious to the players as well.
It does. And that's what you've got to do as a coach. You've got to give confidence to your players. You've got to remove any form of uncertainty. Bring certainty. When you bring the certainty, you bring the confidence. When you've got the confidence, you can exert the players. And that's what he's bringing.
Big shaft hill to Cheetahs, but Gustav Erlang's been one of the more impressive players on the pitch. Cleaned up really nicely there. Had to fight hard. Whitehead.
It's a really quality exit. Again, we've just been speaking about the coach, but from there to exit, you're under pressure. You're only going to be 5 meters outside of your 22, but that kick was from in his in-goal area. They needed to clear it. Now they've got to put up the next fire. Cheetahs have got to light a fire. They've got to find a place to get this fire going. They've shown now in the last few minutes that they can actually get over the advantage line. They've got some good play and they can back themselves. Long way still to go. We talk about the 28 points. You do it by getting one. Go get the first one and your next ones will come.
Sixes and sevens, the tilted Cheetahs. That doesn't make matters any better.
Well, and then there's pressure.
Right, yeah.
And that's exactly because you've got a line out for the what the Griquas are doing on them. We're taken quickly here by Whitehead. He's a very good kicking flyer. They're getting players up in the air, and it's putting doubt in the mind of the hooker.
Michael Annis, no choice but to boot it out again. Back three not working hard enough to give them support.
So if you look at this from a holistic point of view, look what's just happened in the last 30 seconds. You had an attacking line out for the Cheetahs in the half of the Griquas. Suddenly now, next play, Cheetahs have got it. They're feeding it in the exact same position, but on the other side of the field. It's now advantage to the Griquas. And that's how you change the pendulum, using pressure in the game of rugby.
We're starting to see the erosive effect starting to show now. The tilted Cheetahs having to defend so many phases. Multi-dimensional approach from the Suzuki Griquas working wonders.
Advantage 5 from the side, attacking the second layer.
Well, the accuracy of the Suzuki Griquas, the pressure, as you mentioned, Ryan, another penalty coming their way. Zwelendaba got the players who keep it simple. Got the players who make it beautiful. Lawrence stays in captain. Good carry from him. Julian van der Merwe did well to end that advantage.
Number 5, attacking the second layer.
Just asking the Cheetahs to make a lot of tackles, and a lot of tackles being missed by the Cheetahs as well. Completion rate's not there. Griquas will be happy with this penalty. Dictate where the game is being played. And the starter move is going to be deep in the red zone. Just coming in from the side was Victor Sekakete. That's what he's been penalised for, the captain.
Celebrating 100 caps. Not the perfect manner here, but Suzuki Cheetahs have been giving away a few penalties here now. It's 5 penalties each, the last 10 penalties.
Yeah, Marco de Wit's come on in jersey 20 along with Derek Pretorius.
There's Pretorius' first touch. Sets up the more, Lawrence stays in, shifts away.
Tackle!
Leads it to Zwelendaba. Good hit, Smith. And Bester, hot line. Very slow for the Suzuki Griquas. Marco de Wit gets his first touch. Abrahams. Davis.
No, Victor out!
Good tackle by Nkajima.
Albert Liebenberg with the hands, and here he is. You cannot wait for Gershon Ware to touch the ball. Here's Young Quais. Abrahams, fancy pass to the inside. But, well, the call came from a mile away. That was facts to the Toyota Cheetahs, that move.
So I can't play advantage. Okay.
Yeah, but they're going to try, and they're going to try at all times, as is this man. 100 games. Victor Sekakete, been a real stalwart of this Toyota Cheetahs team. Been here since 2020. Came from the Griquas. And he'd really like that to change that scoreline. He doesn't like the look of that 5 points to 33 right now.
I like that.
Up front. It starts up front. That's where they've got to change it. There's his wife watching with his daughter, with her daughter, their daughter.
Yeah, not the afternoon she thought, but what a beautiful smile. It's Women's Month, the last weekend of Women's Month. We go into one of our favorite seasons as a South Africa. Spring, sunny, it's just beautiful weather in this beautiful country. It's a fantastic game of rugby. Well, there it is. Proud. What a proud mother, what a proud
It's a special moment.
Yeah.
It really, really is, and it's one to be celebrated.
So, getting on the same page, meditation, breathing together. Does that get the pack connected? They need to be. 28 points, and they're deep in their 22.
Yeah, lots of movement in the pack. They've got to keep those feet still. It's Cameron Dawson.
I'm not going to penalise it when he loses his boot. That would be unfair. Okay.
Well, I guess they're going to have to play out of their boots if they want to get back here. It'll be memorable.
You reckon?
He doesn't mind.
Well, we've seen some incredible comebacks this year, so...
What an incredible Carling Currie Cup. One of my favorites since I can remember, Warren.
No, it's been amazing, and the Carling Cup delivers. It really does. It delivers future Springboks. It's an opportunity. We've seen the new wave coming through, new youngsters playing, putting their hands up. Then you've got the older statesmen. You've got guys like Victor Sekakete, who's mixed into it. You've got guys like George Whitehead, who's there, the older leader that's in the team. And it really has been an awesome Carling Currie Cup, and it's going to go down to the wire. Next week's games are going to be just as big.
Yep, 100% big games. What an incredible rugby season we're having. They've been here playing before this, couple of curtain raisers, these youngsters, and well, it's fantastic work from the organizers here at the Toyota Cheetah Stadium, allowing some of the schools to come through, get that support. Here's Prince Nkabinde in contact, taken high.
Our tackle was
it's right on the side, yeah.
above the line of the shoulder, and it's just a penalty. So Prince Nkabinde has been a real threat on that right wing.
Incredible work, Gershon Ware. Not out. And you are allowed to jump from outside the pitch as long as the ball doesn't cross the touchline. Here's Michael Annis. Koen Jasper now. Got support. Great take. Daniel Martins. He's got an engine on him. So does he. Gideon van der Merwe. Victor Sekakete. Lovely flick pass, keeping the ball alive beautifully. Yandre now does well to hold on in close combat. Martins, to simplify matters. Can't afford to rush things. Cameron Dawson. Ali Kayam Kijima. Twisting and turning.
He's brought some spark.
Happy on you.
Dawson. Strong carry. Anis. This incredible composure on defense. You can see the difference between the two sides as the Toyota Cheetahs get close to their 10th phase. Volskamp. It's there for now. Franco Smith changes the direction of attack. Here's Vernon Paulo to Martins.
Did well to hold on to the ball there, Martins.
It's 10 phases up. Taking it. meter by meter. Awesome patience. Short pass this time for Anis, looking for work. Now, Pierre Raymond ace. Strong and straight.
Happy with that, he released it.
And then, incredible stanza of defensive play for Suzuki Griquas. Every facet of play, they're just up for it.
You need to clearly release the ball if you get up again.
Clear from the referee, Christopher Ellison.
And there's an extra roll by him as well.
Good defensive press, good energy on defense from this Griquas team at the moment. They're hungry, they're fetching the attackers, looking for the tackle. At the same time, the Cheetahs were launching themselves into the Griquas. A couple more changes coming in for the Griquas. You've got Connor Murray coming in jersey 23 and Leon Lyons, it looks like. You sort of spoke about the machines, the engines of Gideon van der Merwe, Daniel Martins. Well, they've got to click those up and get those engines working.
Good support out for the Suzuki Griquas. Here's Ntobeko Shezi, during his first senior rugby season.
No contest.
No contest.
That's one.
They'll continue to play on. Uncle David set up the ball. Dian Langa's come on for Yanko Ace, hooking position. Yanko Ace, in fact, an entire pack. Can pick who you'd like. All done their job.
Use it now.
And some. Yeah, they get it out too slowly. And that's a moment they need to celebrate the Toyota Cheetahs.
Yeah, it's very good work defensively. Pierre Raymond Ace was right in amongst it. They tried to drive to the Griquas. It was stemmed and stopped and held up by the Toyota Cheetahs. Small wins that they need to get at the moment. Got to back those small wins up.
Come on, let's go.
Speaking of wins, Toyota Cheetahs haven't won in a couple of years at Toyota Stadium versus the Suzuki Griquas.
That was a comment that Franz Steyn made before the game. Griquas have had the upper hand in the last couple of years.
Awesome final, they went down against the Ailing Pumas in 2022 in Kimberley.
That was a special game, it really was.
Will this performance make it a special 2025 Carling Currie Cup for the Griquas? Penalty, Toyota Cheetahs.
So you probably, you think you're seeing the dominance there from the Griquas, and yes, they're dominant. But they're walking around the corner before they're going forward, and that's why they're getting penalised. Got to take it forward. You can't just go around the corner
and
come in from the angle. That's the penalty. See Chandra now feeds us in. Hasn't gone forward and automatically comes around the side. Tight head loses his feet.
Good work, Andre now. Good line out to the Cheetahs. Not a good enough pass from Smith. Michael Anis has to go back to go forward. Now, Smith. Kijima. Niels Volskenk slips through some tackles. He's got support. Holds on to it. Options. Good pass. Kijima to Anis. No one there in support. Albert Liebenberg, the fastest man to react. And Franco Smith gets it back. The game's really starting to open up here now. Here's Smiley now. Driven backwards. Lawrence Oosthuizen.
He has put in some monster hits as the open side flanker.
The game doesn't go by without him getting one or two ribs. Lovely take, Dylan March.
It's not a clean catch.
How is it kept out? Yeah, they couldn't finish the job.
It's not a clean catch. And it went into touch. He can't take the mark.
Unfortunately, he can't claim the mark because he couldn't control the ball in the extension. Dylan Mart very acrobatically trying to take the catch.
Jonty Rhodes would be proud of that.
Very proud. Showed superb skills. in what he just tried to execute. It just shows the quality of these players. This is not an easy toss. There he goes. Elbows hit the ground. He's trying to call the mark, but he's not holding the ball. He loses it. And the referee has made the correct decision.
What a story. Dylan Mart, club rugby player, having played in high school. And well, things just not working out for the Toyota Cheetahs.
That's a terrible moment.
Whitehead uses his boot incredibly. Well, he's like a surgeon, like a doctor with his boots, George Whitehead.
And this is far from being a doctor yet. This is just a mess. You want him to launch here. This is your opportunity. You're 20-odd meters from try line. The communication's not there. He obviously thought it was going to go short. No one was coming short. He threw the pull. There was no one there to catch it.
Pressure, cracking pipes. And this time the lift not good enough on the captain. Tian Langa there for the Suzuki Griquas. It's not your day, it's just not your day. Both these sides will be playing away from home in their last round fixtures. Toyota Cheetahs going up to Fortress Loftus Versfeld. That should be a massive game. And here come the Toyota Cheetahs. Corn Jasper skins past. Abrahams can't make the pass. Now the Suzuki Griquas will have a go. That is Gershwin where? Here's a foot chase. Here's a foot race. Vernon Paulo. Yeah, he emptied the tank. All the forwards emptied the tank. It's a lovely get-up in from Gershwin Ware, but a proper attempt by the Toyota Cheetahs pack.
Man, that is the first score in the second half. It was all Cheetahs. It was the pass from Cohen Jasper that didn't go to hand. It went into his hands. There was the chase from Paulo. He had no right to be chasing, but he was, and he almost got there. And then the step from Gershwin, where in for his second try. Their kick return, their counter-attack is of the highest quality.
25 seconds.
Well, I've got to ask you the question here now. Does this make the Suzuki Griquas the favourites? Without a doubt.
It's that kind of Currie Cup. It's that kind of Colin Currie Cup. It's going to go backwards and forwards. One game to the next. You don't know who you're playing against. You don't know if the URC player is going to be pulled in. Waiting for the clock to tick down, trying to use up the time, trying to be conservative with their energy expenditure because of the week they had. This pass here, crucial. Didn't look, didn't make eye contact, goes onto the ground, into the hands of Gershwin, where from there it's good night nurse. You've got no chance. He is an out-and-out finisher. He knows what he's doing. He's not even sprinting at his full place. He's playing. He's just cantering. He's not galloping. He's an athlete. He's an SA Sevens player, and he knows how to finish for a try.
Toying with them. Okay. Catch with the ball. Gershwin Ware. Marco de Witt now swimming through tackles. Lovely little backdoor delivery. And then ushered into touch. Derek Pretorius. And you don't want tempers to flare here. It has been very frustrating for the Toyota Cheetahs, but they have stayed in the fight, although things haven't worked out for them. That is a positive.
Discipline so very crucial. Just been one of those games where nothing has really clicked for this Cheetahs team. Taken quickly, frontal line out. Paulo, strong with ball in hand, is the hooker who's come off the bench.
Smith in the 22. Can they penetrate? Yandre now. Strong-armed. Cameron Dawson did well to support. So the Cheetahs still have it. They need to come up with something that the Griquas aren't expecting. A little bit of an overlap here now. Marco Jansen van Vieren tries to give it to Prince Kabinde. Good defense, Dylan Mart. What a game. That's proper entertainment. Just look at the smiles of the people in the stands. And this is not what they want. Well, perhaps.
Discipline so important. Don't need to let it drop to this level. It's been frustrating for the Cheetahs.
Running in. And then first.
If they carry on, The ref is going to go to his card, and players will be disciplined.
Yep. Shirts have been ripped. Dylan March and Prince Kabinde going at it, the two right wingers. And well, his shirt has been ripped almost into two, Prince Kabinde.
It's still going on. You need to leave it. You need to walk away.
Hoekom gaan ons aan? Hoekom gaan ons aan?
He's been controlling his aggression. Plays incredibly hard. He takes it to the players, no matter how many defenders are around him. Prince Kabinde.
And then we're after the who escalated it? Number 20 blue. Number 20 blue. Yes. Egan, that's the same I saw, unless you've got anything else.
Agree with those pictures.
Okay. Captain. Okay. This has been, what just happened here was unacceptable. All right. There were too many actions that went on before and after my whistle, and even thereafter. All right. The message I got, it's a player that retaliated is your number 20, so it'll be number blue 20. Apologies, yeah. So penalty will go against number blue 20, so the penalty will be for you. The next player that starts anything like that will spend 10 minutes on the side. Is that clear? Yes. So that will be your penalty.
So the legal Eagles then connecting here. It was Christopher Addison, the referee, and Yenas Kutsia, who had their eyes on this. Dylan Mart and Prince Kabinde going at it. And it's Marco de Vet, the number 20 in the peacock blue, who came in unnecessarily, and that just escalated matters.
Two wings were exchanging phone numbers, seeing what they're going to be doing over the December holidays. Couldn't come to an agreement. And the bouncer was Marco de Vet. He tried to sort it all out, but he just aggravated the situation. But not needed between these two teams. They were both on a warning. The captains have spoken.
Toyota Cheetahs line out. Right on the 5 meter. Line out this time. Does work. They've got a penalty. Derek Pretorius coming in too early.
That's another penalty.
So let's not get a discipline trend now. Yeah. That's a clear early drive. Okay. All right. Something else like that will be deemed cynical and yellow card. Victor, I just gave them a warning.
Over eager from the Griquas. Hits Pierre.
Victor.
Nice.
Yes. Let's keep the respect.
Too early before his feet were on the ground. Made a big impact as Pierre Raymond Ace since he's come on in that red headgear and jersey's 19.
There he is, the go-to man, and Derek Pretorius. Oh, another penalty for the Toyota Cheetahs.
17. 17. 17. 17. Yeah. So he's taking out the supporting player. Thank you. Yeah.
And that Christopher Allison really controlling matters on the pitch quite well. Yellow card there then for Leon Lyons.
This is the opportunity the Toyota Cheetahs have been waiting for.
6 visits, 1 try, and is it stolen? It is. Marco de Vet gets up in front of Victor Zekekete. Suzuki Griquas. Well, with this kind of an attitude, that's how you win trophies. They'll need to continue next week, though. They go up against the Fidelity ADT Lions at Ellis Park. Here's Kabinde. The 25 jump on his back. Franco Smith, the crowd loud here. Marco Janse van Vieren takes play back into the Suzuki Griquas 22. Anis at scrum. Prince Kabinde back to Gijima. Big clean-outs coming in. That's Pierre Raymond Ace's game, and there's just nowhere to go. They're not committing players to the rucks. Fanning out is working beautifully for the Suzuki Griquas defensive-wise.
It is at the moment, so you got to do it. Look, Cheetahs must look at a few pick and goes, take it through the centre, try and expose some of these players that are fanning out. We've had Carl Els in jersey 7 has worked really hard. There's the clean out on him. Lawrence Woosters is also having attention, as is Carl Else.
Carl Else playing in the Tuck 6 years ago as a young gun. And you don't want, in a game like this, starting to feel a little bit like a bloodbath here, both sides really going toe-to-toe. That's where you find injuries, and depth can be a problem for both these sides.
The Central Union derby between these two teams always lives up to the expectation.
Bind!
35 points separating these two teams at the minute. Griquas playing with a man down.
So the Cheetahs had the upper hand on that scrum, so they'll get the pudding.
So, Fudge, it is so important that the Cheetahs get a score early here because they've got so many scores to go and fetch. They've got the numerical advantage at the moment. That it's down to 8 minutes 19 already on that yellow card. That's what it looks like at the log. That's what's happened. Griquas were in position 3. They leapfrog up and they go into position number 1. Bullets have got the Sharks still to play at Woodburn Stadium in Pietermaritzburg.
An incredible Saturday tomorrow. 3 games. Last game at 7:20, quite a late one, but the Suzuki Griquas take on the Fidelity ADT Lions, who are 4th currently, next week. And the Toyota Cheetahs take on the Vodacom Bulls, who are desperate for good performances. Another spanner in the works. Will we see URC players next week?
Oh, we've seen that Fidelity ADT Lions side filling up with...
Yeah, if you want to take it.
URC players, got to take it from the marker.
Second one, too early. Ekskuus. Ek moet vir die opsig gee. Jammer, my fout.
Eddie Davids being pinned. Christopher Ellison taking responsibility. It's good to see. So they'll have another go here now, the Toyota Cheetahs.
Yeah, just dominance here at scrum time. They went early, did the Griquas, jumped the gun, jumped the call before the referee had called the engage.
So an opportunity to put a little bit of respect on the scoreboard. The Toyota Cheetahs, great throw to Niels Volskenk at the tail. Cameron Dawson peels around, 2 meters short. It's there for now, Niels Volskenk. Throwing themselves into the defensive line, and another penalty. And it'll be another yellow card.
Shot down to 13.
Right.
Caleb Abrams, who's been really good, number 9 for the Suzuki Griquas, he'll get the yellow there.
Under 10 minutes to go in this game.
If I'm not mistaken, Warren, this must be one of the biggest results ever. Suzuki Griquas beating the Toyota Cheetahs, at least if it stays like this, 35 points.
That's a comprehensive victory if it stays like this, but the Cheetahs have got other plans, I can tell you right now.
2 extra players as well. Line out starting to click nicely. More has been set. Martins goes down. Now, gives the ball a little bit of air. Franco Smith. Excellent work, Ware. Gershwin, Ware.
I tell you, the ref could go to another yellow, and it could go down to 12. Another cynical set. And pull down of the maul.
Hold on. Nummer 5. Dankie.
It's Albert Liebenberg. He's had a brilliant game.
Ekskuus vriend. Ek het hom net kans gegee met sy span te praat. Die tyd is steeds af.
And with Tebolenko Dlamini, the captain, coming off the pitch, it was then passed on the armband to Albert Liebenberg. Be interesting to see who the stand-in captain is now for the Suzuki Griquas. Well, they'll be very happy with the results so far, but we don't see that often. Down to 12 players now. In fact, I've seen it once this season already. So much drama and entertainment this year's Carling Currie Cup, and it's proving so right down to the wire, as you said, Warren.
Yeah, well, it loads the gun now for the Cheetahs. They've got to fire a shot.
So 18 points in kickable position not taken. But there's more moving forwards, and they won't be denied. Second try for the Cheetahs. And the youngsters celebrating beautifully. Those are fans that deserve a reward. And it's Daniel Martins who comes up with the try for the Cheetahs.
That's good work there from the Cheetahs, having the numerical advantage, making it count and using it and being clinical. He's got a good work rate as Daniel Martins.
Good work.
Jasper just misses it. So 10 points to the Cheetahs.
And there's going to be no rush from the Griquas to get back here. They had it on roller skates. Numerical advantage, almost impossible for the Griquas to stem and stop that. Well taken by the captain at the front of that line out. Keep it simple and get over the line was the message to that pack. The ref's really got to speed them up. The Griquas coming very slowly.
Thomas Bursey on the pitch. Kijima doesn't take it cleanly, but it's backwards. Hard rudder. Alikaya Kijima. Got a little bit of an overlap here now, the Cheetahs, although they've got 3 players extra, deciding to put it to boot. And it's not a bad exit, not a bad result.
It gives them territory now from this line out. They've got to put competition in the air. They've got to compete. They've got to try and get that turnover, get that ball back into their hands. So they've got the possession. And they can work their way as quickly as possible towards that try line.
So without their number 9, without Leon Lyons, their reserve prop, and without Albert Liebenberg, their number 5. Naughty Boys chair full.
It's full. It's full.
So what tricks do they have up their sleeve, the Suzuki Griquas? 12 players on the pitch. Kick from Gershon Ware. Kijima can't take it cleanly. It's open play here now. The Suzuki Griquas love it like this, and a decent kick from Thomas Bursey, controlling the game now.
They're just making the right decisions. We've seen now what the Cheetahs try to do in the play. They try to do. No one went up in there. No one competed. They men down are the Griquas, but no one competed line at time. Can't understand why. Get the ball. They kick it through. They made the right decision there. The Griquas. They want to be playing deep in the half of the Cheetahs. The Cheetahs got to score. They've got to go from their 22.
What's wrong?
Been a really entertaining game of rugby, considering how little that both these sides have kicked. Only 15 and 16 kicks from either side, and it's just made for a wonderfully entertaining game. Even though things haven't worked out for the Cheetahs, they've had the opportunities.
They've certainly had the opportunities. They've been able to get themselves into position, and it's good to see the crowd here on a Friday night, watching, supporting, enjoying. And it's a beautiful, do we still call it Winter's Evening?
Well, it's the last weekend of Women's Month, and it's quite warm here. The Suzuki Griquas are on their feet. They are celebrating a historic win. And it is, of course, a special Women's Month. It is the Rugby World Cup in England. The Women Box celebrating their first win ever, and well, in a while, at a Women's Rugby World Cup. And it's that +1 to the Women's Box. They're in action again this coming weekend.
And the Christmas hats are on as well.
No, not good. The Cheetahs have it though. Franco Smith does well. Marco Janse van Vieren releases Prince Nkabinde. Quick ball back towards the short side and just forcing matters. Great summary of the afternoon for the home side.
100%. They have the numerical advantage. They needed runners to straighten. They didn't need runners to drift towards touchline. They needed to come in on the angle. They needed to fix the defender. That didn't happen. So the Griquas just drifted across, and were able to hold the attack.
Let's be mindful
of the Cheetahs
just not going down to waste time. I'm putting time off so it doesn't. Yes. Yes, I understand that.
So, well, anyone's guess who could a player of the match be, champion of the match. Frustration. If you're a Toyota Cheetahs supporter, it's a frustrating game, but it is an incredible vibe here at Toyota Stadium. They had the prize stands outside. They've been having high schools playing a couple of curtain raiser games here. That's why you see so many youngsters and some students. They've been loud and proud, loving life out here in the City of Roses. That's what it's all about. Winter is fading. Spring is about to spring upon us. And well, if you're a youngster, one of the favorite times of the year. Who doesn't love being on television? All love. It has been all love. Now, what an awesome Women's Month we've had in 2025. The women box doing us proud. Will we be celebrating? They'll go up against the Italian women's side. Game 2 of their Rugby World Cup campaign. They've beaten Brazil. And those are some awesome supporters. Keeping it positive. A lot of negatives on the pitch for the Toyota Cheetahs. For the Suzuki Griquas, well, almost couldn't be a better afternoon. Bar the 3 yellow cards. There for Percy. Dianlanga. Rough in contact and really controlling the game here now. Marco Gabet just keeping it with the forward pod. Tobacco Shazi. My goodness, as if it hasn't already been a long afternoon, a long week for the Suzuki Griquas. Down 3 players. And a couple of players who've been on the pitch already for 76, almost a half minute, and well, they're being called to duty in the front lines, and the Suzuki Griquas get a penalty as well. Tackling without the ball.
Let's go, here's your mark.
But it's all about how this determined side from just over 100 kilometers away come here to the City of Roses, to Toyota Stadium, and just started like a house on fire. Naughty boys are back. It's Cardinals and Leon Lions. So the Suzuki Griquas will go up to 14 players. But they'll still have 2 players off with Albert Liebenberg and Caleb Abrahams. Still some time for them. In fact, looking at the clock there, they'll probably miss the rest of this game. Maul is set. Langa has got it. He decides to go himself. Massive contact. 2 tough men colliding.
Last feet. Use it!
Controlled. Suffocating. Strangling. Strong-arming performance here by the Suzuki Griquas.
No arms tackle, number 6.
Still using their pack. That's against Gideon van der Merwe.
Number 6, no arms tackle. What are we doing? Okay.
Dianlanga, explosive, pacey. One goes low, one went too high, not using his arms in that tackle, Gideon van der Merwe. Line-out works again for the Suzuki Griquas. Marco de Witt setting it up. Digging deep. 100th cap, the captain, Victor Sekekete, is still on the pitch. Another bustling run. Gideon van der Merwe steals it.
Holding on.
what it's been about here, not stepping away from the fight, staying in the fight, the Toyota Cheetahs. And even though
Stop.
Hasn't been working out for them. Keep coming back, the Toyota Cheetahs. So perhaps the perfect time for a little bit of character building. They'll have another game next week. And it's time for the playoffs. Forcing matters. Daniel Martins wasn't even on the ground to collect that pass.
Are you happy?
Scored the second try, Dan Martins. Of course, big year for Frans Steyn and his troops. They'll be preparing now for the EPCR, which starts first couple of weeks of December.
Okay, time's back on.
Still so much to look forward to. Done well to get themselves into the position they're in, currently second. Same amount of points as the Sanlam Boland Cavaliers. All eyes will be on the dark horses of this year's tournament.
Bind!
3 games back to back tomorrow. That will define the top 4, most likely, going into the playoffs. Struggling with their set piece still, and it'll be Thomas Bursey who says that that's enough. A historic, a memorable win here from the Suzuki Griquas. They were flying from the first second of this fixture. They had some fans in the stands flying the Suzuki Griquas flag. They've got a big target on their backs now. They've been called the most form side in the tournament. They make it 5 out of 5 here now, losing their first fixture. They'll want to take that form into next week and into the playoffs. Dylan Mart got into a little bit of a scuffle with his opposite number, Prince Nkabinde. It was great to see the referees control that. This is what it's all about, the race to the playoffs. The Suzuki Griquas, with that triumphant win over the Toyota Cheetahs, go up to first place. The Toyota Cheetahs, because of the points difference, now drop below the Sanlam Boland Cavaliers, but there's so much action tomorrow. Every week, every round, we're seeing a different leader on the table. And this is what the game of rugby is all about. Camaraderie, smiles, pats on the back after a fixture. Both these sides really went toe-to-toe. A little bit embarrassing at times for some of the Toyota Cheetahs players. So easy to become extremely frustrated. But they stayed in the fight, got 2 tries for their troubles, and controlled a Suzuki Griquas storm, if I can call it that, who lost a little bit of momentum with those 3 yellow cards in that last 20-minute quarter. So the last weekend of Women's Month here in the City of Roses, round 6 of the Carling Currie Cup, and it is even more intensified after this performance. The Toyota Cheetahs going 4 in a row, 3 at home, and this one makes it a bit difficult considering they would be desperate for a home semi-final. Cameron Hupke was very impressive. George Whitehead really just stood out, 38 years old and controlling the game. And so, at full time then, the Suzuki Griquas 40, the Toyota Cheetahs 10. Warren Barsnian has got interviews downstairs.
Outstanding with the champion of the match, George Whitehead. And I'm going to get Edith, sales rep for South African Breweries, to award you with your medal. If you can just put the medal over George's head, please, Edith. Thank you. There we go. Fantastic. George, it's your 10th year at the Griquas, and the class comes through, the experience showed today.
I think credit to the side. We played well as a team. We stuck to the basics. We played direct, and that's a brand of rugby we want to play.
Talk about that. I mean, the control from your pack was incredible. Really strong at scrum time, and then you have some serious options out wide with the pace that you've got.
Yes, I think when we get it right, we can be very dangerous. For us, it's just keeping every week sticking to the basics. Yeah.
What was the message to you this week with the short turnaround that you had?
Well, this for all the teams that had a short turnaround one. I think credit to our coaching staff. They kept us fresh. we had a good season, a good training week, and that paid off today.
You've got the Lions next. You're looking forward to that game?
Yes, the Lions also fielding a strong team this week, so it's going to be a tough one, but we have to back ourselves.
Thank you, George. You're our champion of the match. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
And a call across the Toyota Cheetahs captain, Victor Sekakete. Vic, not the result or performance that you wanted tonight.
Yeah, not at all. I think we disappointed ourselves from the onset.
33-5 down at half-time. The damage was done in that first half.
Yeah, I think from then on it's just catch-up rugby, and you can't play catch-up rugby. Even though we got the yellow cards, we didn't use that advantage to ourselves. Where the space was there, we didn't utilize the space. Therefore, we can't play like that.
You guys battled to get momentum, battled to get continuity in your play. How difficult is it to play against this Suzuki Griquas team?
I think for us, they didn't want to give us line-up ball, which was clear. They wanted to get the ball to their wings so that they could get their individual brilliance. I think from us, if we don't get set piece, that was the battle for us, so credit to them.
Victor, just on a personal note, 100 games, it's a milestone for you, incredible achievement, and very well done, and congratulations, my mate.
Thank you very much, boss. Appreciate it.
Well done, boy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vic. Cheers. I'm going to call across Tebo Tlamini. He's got a big smile on his face. You enjoyed that?
Yeah, Warren, I'm extremely proud of the boys, just how we came out in that first half. We wanted a fast start, and we got exactly that.
33-5 at half-time was incredible. I think you were 21-0 up with 20 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, no, we did very well in that first half, but I think there's still parts of our game we need to work on, just on finishing the game. In that second half, our discipline wasn't up to scratch, so we just need to work on that. But I'm very proud of the boys, yeah.
Tell me, taking it from here now, you've got to go play the Fidelity ADT Lions up in Johannesburg. What are you going to take into that game?
Yeah, we'll just take confidence out of this, We'll take the learnings that we need to take out of that and the confidence, and we'll just keep building as a team.
Good luck, Sebo.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So it was a game of two halves. The Suzuki Griquas is the best half by any team so far in this season. That's 40 points to 10. That gets us underway. A three-way game, massive game. A Yuck Derby at 3 p.m. The Hollywood Bet Sharks take on the Dark Horses, Sanlam and Cavaliers. After that, and a cherry on top, late one, DHL Western Province against the Ailing Pumas. Goodbye from your world of champions. See you tomorrow.
It's good. The score is brilliant. And is he in again? He is.
It's the yellow dare. Griquas crowned for the 7th time.
Utter elation for Jordan Hendrickson and the Hollywood Bet Sharks.